Hey boys and girls, in this video I want to share with you basically the 3 critical mistakes that estate agents make every day within their Google Ads campaign. Now this video has been brought about, I don't know why my face is not showing up, but I'm looking at the camera as if I am looking at you. Yes, you. Because we manage quite a few estate agents Google ad campaigns all about generating more valuations, and I said it on Chris Watkins' sofa a couple of years ago. Still seeing the same mistakes. Now there's 7 really critical ones, but I've brought the top 3 up today just to make it short and sweet. And hopefully if you're running Google Ads in-house, or you've got an agency running it for you, then you know what good looks like. Okay, because don't assume even these official Google partners do not know the intricacies of the estate agency market. Okay, so it's very, very important that you, basically take advice from someone who knows what they're doing. For those who don't know, I'm an ex-agent myself. Obviously started running Google Ads back in about 2014, combined with leaflet distribution and stuff like that. So we know our stuff now, and we've done pretty much most marketing. We just fell in love with the Google side because obviously it's where people get results from. So anyway, buckle in. Here they are. Critical mistake number 1 is not tracking leads correctly. Now, leads are either phone calls or contact forms, whether that's an online valuation, whether that's, someone looking for an inquiry, not tracking that properly. And that's just some stuff that you need, like a little pixel that you need putting on certain websites and certain pages. Come across a client the other day. Spent about £5,000 up till last year, decided to knock it on the head, ran it for 2 years, spent £5,000, knocked it on their head because he couldn't track. Well, basically, he was running it for an agency, and they weren't tracking it properly. So they were saying he was getting results, and he just didn't see. He just didn't see the results coming in. So, and that's just by not putting the cookies in the right place. Okay, so make sure you're tracking leads, i.e. put the Google conversion tracking in the right place on your website. It's very easy to do if you've got someone who knows what they're doing, if they know what they're doing. Second mistake is not doing your math, boys and girls. Google Ads, obviously, because it's, in terms of Google search, it's the most competitive, but it is the best. It is where people go when they look for, a house in the local area. It is most likely going to be that, and then they'll find Rightmove in the portals. But you've got to know what your math is before you go and spend a penny or $1 or wherever you are on, like, for instance, a landlord value is different to someone who's looking to sell. Someone who's looking to sell is different to someone who's looking to just buy, i.e. a first-time buyer. Someone who's looking to buy is different to someone who wants to rent. So having these values write down, know the math, what your net is, so your profit, write that down. So a landlord is worth X, a tenant is worth Y, a buyer only is worth B, and the seller is worth A. So you want to basically have those in a category, categorized, and have it written down, not in your head, written down. Do the math. Third mistake is we all come across, the real big one that I'm seeing at the moment is using smart campaigns. Smart campaigns are basically relying on bots and machine learning through Google. Now, if you're running e-commerce, it can be pretty clever. It's a rather advanced strategy, and for 99.9% of estate agents, even the large ones, they spend an awful lot of money in smart because they're often told by their bigger agencies who just go think about brand. If you want results, don't think smart is smart. Smart is if you're in the Google Ads campaign, you will see like a little magic wand next to your ad campaign versus the little microscope. If you've got a microscope, that's a standard, you're good. Okay, well, you're good at that point anyway. You're better than smart, because smart is not smart for all sorts of reasons. Too long to go into this little video right now. Just thought I'd make these 3 critical mistakes that estate agents make. If you're running smart campaigns, you'll see a little magic wand next to the name of your campaign. Not doing the math, so just throwing money against the wall and going, listen, we'll just put a budget to it and see what happens. It's a recipe for giving more money to Google, especially when you get them emails that I've been talking about and then phone calls off Google saying we're going to help you improve your accounts. That's most likely for Google, and also tracking. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you're watching this on my YouTube channel, subscribe, hit the bell notification. Obviously, when we come live to you lovely people, you'll be one of the first in the world to know. If you're watching this on my socials, drop a comment in what you liked about it, what you didn't like about it. Are you running Google Ads? What are your experiences with Google Ads? Are you running smart campaigns? Have you done your maths? So hopefully you have by now. If you haven't, then you will do, hopefully, from this point onwards. So, hope you enjoyed it. Any questions, drop in below. And I look forward to seeing you on the next one.
You just broke my leg.